everyone, welcome back to First-Hand Globetrotting. In my opinion, Luxembourg City is a great place to visit. There's the walled part of the city up in Ville with all of the old city streets. And then down below are all the cool lower town neighborhoods that give incredible views of the city walls. But as you're exploring the old fortress of Luxembourg City, you're going to get hungry. So in this video, I'll show you some of the great Luxembourgish foods you can find there. Restaurants come and go, and their quality can change between visits. So instead of telling you where to eat, I'll focus more on which foods you should try while you're there. But I was able to find these foods at plenty of different spots near the city center, so you should have lots of good options to sample them. And I apologize in advance for my pronunciations. Some of the names take a little practice, but I give it my best shot. I'll start with one of the most popular Luxembourgish dishes, Judd mit Gaardenbonen. On its surface, it's a pretty straightforward food, slices of smoked pork collar served with broad beans. But good Judd is a lot more complex. The pork should be slowly cooked with vegetables and spices, and the beans coated with a savory sauce. This is definitely a hearty dish, so make sure you're hungry when you order it. You'll also want to bring your appetite when you try Kittelen mit Speck. They're flour dumplings with bacon, all covered in rich buttery sauce. The consistency of the dumplings make them perfect for soaking in all the rich flavors of the sauce. And then the herbs and bacon make the whole thing taste even more delicious. Probably not the healthiest food, but it tasted really good. Next up is Bouneschlupp, a green bean soup. On top of the beans, you'll usually find potatoes, onions, and various seasonings mixed in. And just like the other two things I've shown you, there's probably some bacon hiding in there. I got the feeling that Luxembourgers really liked adding bacon and sausage to foods, and I definitely wasn't complaining about that. The broth is fairly thick and creamy, so it makes for a nice filling soup. The next thing you should try is more of a street or snack food, Gromperekichelecher. It's a spiced potato pancake that's fried golden brown and is usually served with applesauce. By itself, I found the spices gave the potatoes a really nice flavor. And I really liked how the sweetness of the applesauce mixed with the salty, fried goodness of the potatoes. It makes for a really tasty hand food if you need a quick snack while you explore. The last thing I'll recommend is a Mettwurst sausage. It has smoked pork and spices in it, and you can often find them being grilled at fairs and outdoor markets. I got mine in a bun, hot dog style. I wasn't quite sure what to top it with, so I just went with what all the locals seem to be doing and put a little ketchup on it. Nothing too much, since the flavor of the sausage was really good on its own. So those are the 5 Luxembourgish foods that you should definitely try in your visit to Luxembourg City. Judd mit Gaardenbonen, Kniddelen mit Speck, and Bouneschlupp were all really hearty dishes, and the portions were really big. To find them, just look around Ville. A lot of restaurants seem to have them on the menu. Gromperekichelecher and Mettwurst are great if you want something on the go. A lot of restaurants had them, but you can also find them at fairs and outdoor markets. Hopefully this video gave you a great intro to some of the tasty Luxembourgish foods. With its small size and big international population, people sometimes forget that Luxembourg has its own great foods to try. But I really liked all the things I had. They're definitely worth a try. If you have any questions about the food, ask me in the comments. And while you're at it, like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. On Instagram, I'm First-Hand Globetrotting. On Twitter, I'm First-Hand Globe. Follow me on there. And don't forget, it's an incredible world out there, so pick up your passport and do some first-hand globetrotting of your own.